Welcome to our channel. Today we are embarking on an exciting journey through the history of the greatest inventions that have changed our lives forever. You will learn about the brilliant minds whose discoveries literally altered the course of history. These inventions opened doors to new technologies, transformed our daily habits, and even defined our future. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more fascinating videos. Now let's dive into the captivating world of great innovations. Part 1. The wheel. The beginning of civilization. Our journey begins with the most ancient and one of the most ingenious inventions, the wheel. The first evidence of the wheel dates back to around 3500 BC in ancient Mesopotamia, on the territory of modern-day Iraq. But who was the genius inventor behind this mechanism? The truth is, we don't know the exact name, as this invention was a collective achievement of humanity. Initially, the wheel wasn't used for transportation. The earliest version served as a potter's wheel, helping to create ceramic items. Later, it was adopted in carts to transport heavy loads. The transition from rollers and sledges to circular wheels was a true engineering revolution. The wheel became the foundation of all transportation, from ancient carts to modern cars and trains. Without it, the development of civilization as we know it would have been impossible. Now imagine, every car, bicycle, and even airplane uses the principles laid down by ancient inventors. The wheel opened new horizons for humanity, making construction, the transportation of goods, and migration over long distances much more efficient. This invention truly marked the beginning of modern civilization. Part 2. The printing press, a revolution in knowledge. Next, we move on to the printing press, which changed the course of history by making knowledge accessible to millions. In 1440, Johannes Gutenberg, a German goldsmith, made a breakthrough by inventing the first mechanical printing press. Before his invention, books were copied by hand, a process that could take months or even years. As a result, books were incredibly expensive, and only the wealthiest could afford them. With the invention of the printing press, books could be produced en masse. This opened the door to knowledge for a wide range of people and sparked cultural and scientific revolutions. Gutenberg's printing press accelerated the spread of knowledge and ideas throughout Europe, leading to the rise of science, art, and philosophy. The Reformation and the Enlightenment were made possible because of the press. The world changed when knowledge became available to anyone who could read. Part 3. Electricity. The spark of a new era. Electricity became the foundation of all modern technology, something we cannot imagine life without. This powerful natural phenomenon became understood thanks to a series of scientists. Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the USA, demonstrated the existence of electricity in the 18th century with his famous kite experiment. However, this was just the beginning. At the turn of the 19th and 20th centuries, two geniuses, Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla, made electricity accessible to the masses. Edison invented the first commercially successful incandescent light bulb and developed the electrical supply system for cities, while Tesla advanced the idea of alternating current, which allowed electricity to be transmitted over long distances. Thanks to these two men, electricity became available in every home and business, forever changing the way we live, work, and communicate. Part 4. The telephone. The dawn of global communication. Before the late 19th century, instant communication over long distances was merely a dream. But in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell introduced the first telephone to the world, and communication was never the same again. People could now talk to each other over vast distances simply by picking up a receiver. Before the telephone, messages took days or weeks to deliver, but Bell opened the door to instant communication, making the world more connected. Since then, communication technologies have advanced rapidly. The telephone became the foundation for mobile networks and the internet, allowing us to connect with people across the planet in a fraction of a second. Today, we all use mobile phones, but we rarely think about how this device became possible thanks to Bell's first apparatus, which was once a groundbreaking technological sensation. Part 5. The steam engine, mechanizing the world. The next great invention was the steam engine, developed in the 18th century by James Watt. Before its creation, Animals and human labor were the primary sources of energy. The steam engine unlocked completely new possibilities. It powered factories, locomotives, and ships, forming the backbone of the Industrial Revolution. This invention brought mechanization to the world, and manual labor was gradually replaced by machines. Steam engines accelerated production, transportation, and global trade. Eventually, the steam engine laid the foundation for all modern engines used in transportation, industry, and energy. Watt not only made the world more efficient, but also laid the groundwork for future inventions that became a part of our daily lives. Part 6. The Automobile. A revolution in transportation. The late 19th century saw the invention that forever changed transportation. In 1886, Carl Benz created the first gasoline-powered automobile. But it was Henry Ford who made cars accessible to the masses by establishing the first assembly line in his factories. Cars not only revolutionized travel, but also reshaped cities, economies, and societies. Before the invention of automobiles, people traveled by horse or cart, which took a lot of time. Cars allowed people to travel longer distances more quickly, conveniently, and safely. Today, they are an essential part of our lives, and it's hard to imagine a world without cars. Part 7. The Airplane, Conquering the Skies. The airplane opened a new era for humanity. In 1903, the Wright brothers achieved the first successful flight, marking the start of aviation. Now people could cross oceans and continents in mere hours rather than weeks. The airplane changed not only transportation, but also our perception of time and space. Thanks to airplanes, the world became more interconnected. They enabled international trade, tourism, and military operations. Today, anyone can board a plane and be on the other side of the world in just a few hours. This became possible thanks to the Wright brothers' first flight, which was the starting point of the aviation revolution. Part 8. Antibiotics. Victory over disease. Before the discovery of antibiotics, humanity suffered from infections that claimed millions of lives. In 1928, Alexander Fleming accidentally discovered penicillin, the first antibiotic, which has since saved countless lives. The discovery of antibiotics allowed for the effective treatment of infections that were once considered deadly. This invention forever changed medicine and extended human life expectancy. It helped to conquer diseases like pneumonia, syphilis, and tuberculosis. Antibiotics remain one of the most important tools in medicine today, protecting us from life-threatening infections. Part 9. The Internet, the world at our fingertips. The Internet is one of the greatest inventions of the 20th century, completely transforming the world. It was originally developed for sharing data between scientists, but it later evolved into a global network connecting billions of people. One of the key developers of the World Wide Web was Tim Berners-Lee. The Internet opened up limitless possibilities. Today, we can instantly access information, communicate with people worldwide, shop, order services, and even work remotely. The Internet has changed every aspect of our lives, from business to personal life. It has become an integral part of modern culture and the economy. Part 10. Vaccines, humanity's lifesavers. The first vaccines were developed by Edward Jenner in the late 18th century to fight smallpox. Since then, vaccines have saved millions of lives by protecting humanity from diseases like polio, measles, and the flu. Vaccines remain a key tool in combating pandemics and epidemics. Each vaccine is a small step toward a future where humanity can handle any threats to its health. Thanks to vaccines, we have defeated many deadly diseases and continue to fight new challenges like COVID-19. Vaccines have transformed medicine, giving people a chance for long and healthy lives. There you have it, a list of the 10 greatest inventions that changed the world. Each one is the result of tireless effort and the brilliance of the people who made our world what it is today. Which invention impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos about the people and discoveries that continue to change the world. Thank you for watching.